Hello, people. Let's see. I was gonna do a video about something that some people may or may not know. I got a download. Sorry, testing 1, 2, 3. I got a download about some things that wealthy people, especially a specific person, has been doing with the stock market. Now I'm pretty sure they're not the only one that's doing this. This is why saying that the economy is doing well because of the stock market is the dumbest bullshit on this planet. So what's really going on, everybody, is that there's at least one. There's definitely more. I'll tell you that. What's going on is that people are manipulating on the stock market, and they're doing it by saying, say you have billions of dollars and you have a corporation, okay? And in order to, I guess, make your stocks look more popular than they might really be or something like that, this person, I'm using call this hypothetical person. Let's call them John, okay? John has billions of dollars, and by the way, John is based off of a real billionaire. And so John, in order to make his company look very attractive to investors, John decides to tie all his money in stocks. Well, most of it. He has most of it, but he has some offshore accounts that the government doesn't know about, so that he doesn't get, he doesn't have to pay a bunch of like taxes or whatever, he gets tax breaks. All right. And so in order to increase the popularity of said company, he'll go to a family or a friend or even a third party that doesn't look like they're connected to John, okay? And he goes to them and he says, listen, I'm gonna give you this money. It is my money, okay? You are going to get a fee that I'm going to pay you along with this money. You can take out a percentage. Maybe they tell them what's the percentage they could take out. 8, 7, 6, 5. He says, you can take 5% out of the money I've just given you. Okay? So already, the person who's doing this, they're not at risk at all, everybody, because first of all, it's not their money. Okay? Number one. John tells them, I want you to take this money and I want you to invest it in my corporation, in the stocks. I want you to go ahead and buy some stocks in my company, but this is actually my money. This is all you have to do, and you'll get you'll benefit financially from getting involved. And also, if something bad was to happen with the company financially, you don't have a loss because it's not your money to begin with. And so John goes around. By the way, is this legal? So John goes to multiple people. He has billions of dollars, okay? He goes to multiple people and he tells them to do the same thing. This is his money. Okay? Does this sound like to anyone, if anyone watching, is anyone gonna watch this video? Okay, I don't know how many, is it gonna be more than 10 people? Okay. How many billionaires and millionaires do you guys know who tell you that they don't have any money? All my money's in stocks. Right. They got, some of them are like, I've been sleeping on my friend's sofa. Right? That isn't right. Isn't that what some of these billionaires tell people? That they don't have any money. They sleep on their friend's sofa. Question. The friend's house that they're staying at, though it might not be in their name, there might be a possibility that they're the one that paid for it. Okay? This might be a way for someone to, I don't know, if they really, maybe they have a bunch of baby mamas and bastard children. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say that. A bunch of children running around that people are probably already think they have a lot of children right now. This is, by the way, this is a hypothetical. This is someone named John. I'm not naming anyone in specifically, but it is based off of a real billionaire or maybe a trillion. They might be trying to claim that they're a trillionaire, but they're saying, oh, I don't have any money, it's all in stocks. Okay, and so so they said they've been sleeping on their friends in their friend's guest house, but they might have been the one who bought the house. Okay, they might have people who invest in their companies, that they have more than one, and whatever, buying their stocks, but it's actually their money that's doing the buying. And then this person, John, this hypothetical person, John, they get online and they're like, oh, I'm like a financial seer. I just know how the stocks are gonna turn out. I'm so intelligent. No, I'm the best businessman. Blah blah blah. They say stuff like that, right? Because of their ability to predict how finances are gonna go. But then people might start realizing maybe they're able to predict it because they're using their finances to influence the stock market. Okay? Has anybody ever heard of anyone doing that? John. Right? And this person has multiple companies. I'm a genius. I'm the best in the world. Blah blah blah. But how many? And they say, oh, all my money, and they also tell people, I don't accept a salary. I care too much about my company. I work for free. That's what they tell people. But really, they're getting a return not only on the financial investments they've made, but the investments their friends and other third parties have made, which are really just them. And then people are wondering, how is this person who doesn't make a salary apparently, what is going on? Oh my God. People are saying they don't want his products. It's doing really bad publicly. But his stocks seem to be doing okay, they say. And then the economics people and like the financial analysts, they're in stock, and even like maybe Wall Street, they're like, what is going on? They're like, it defies logic based on how bad John is doing publicly. Everyone seems to despise him. But somehow, even it seems like, people are not buying as much of John's product, and there's a lot of bad, like really bad, might be hypothetical court cases. But the stocks seem to be just, people are still buying stocks. What is going on? Who is this? Then they're like, maybe he is a genius. No, they know he's not a genius. They're suspicious. This doesn't make sense. Is what I'm talking about, is this legal? You know who, you know what? I would love to hear from wealthy people who have stocks, like Elon Musk. What is his opinion on this? Does he have an opinion on this hypothetical situation? What does he think? Does anybody know what he might think? I don't know. But, this is just, my little thoughts during little old me just having my little thoughts. See you guys later.